Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm really excited for today. I've got two talks for year 12 and 13 at Outwood Academy here in Wakefield, and then in the afternoon we've got two mindset workshops. So I'm really excited to show you the workshops and the talk. Let's go. Today I'm going to talk to you about mental health awareness. I'm here to raise awareness around mental health. I'm going to share my life experiences. I'm going to share a personal journey with you. I'm going to talk to you about how social media can affect your mental health. I'm going to talk to you about how we can improve our mental health by changing daily habits and changing our lifestyle. I'm also going to talk to you about the stigma around male mental health. So it was coming up to a day, October the 25th, 2015. My dad was going away with my stepmom, Linda. He was going to America. Prior to this, me and Liam were saying to each other, I'll do a food shop this day, mate, you do it this day. I'll do tea on a Tuesday, you can do it Wednesday. We'll have a few parties while Dad's away. Everything seemed all right. I knew that he was struggling with this addiction, but I didn't know that he was struggling with anything else. So my dad had gone to America in the morning. Me and Liam had both gone to work. I text Liam on my lunch saying, I'm going to go to Aldi, mate, what do you want? I'll do tea tonight. I didn't get any response. I rang him a few hours later. I didn't get a response. It got to about 7:30 in the evening, and I was watching TV with my best friend Brad, and I saw my brother's car come onto the drive. He had a black BMW. So I got straight off the sofa and I went straight to the front door to confront him to see why he'd been ignoring me all day. As soon as he walked through the door, I could tell straight away that it was on the drug ketamine. I don't know if any of you have ever seen somebody that's taken too much of it. They call it a ket hole. This was the state that he was in. He was looking straight through me like a zombie. So as you can imagine, he's on the drug, he's driven on the drug, and he's ignored me all day. I'm absolutely fuming at him. And I've said things, even to this day, that I still regret and I wish I'd have never said. We've had this massive argument, and I've gone off and he's gone off. I started watching TV again. About 10, 15 minutes later, I get this horrible feeling in my stomach that something bad's happened. I've gone around the house to find where he is and what he's doing. And I've gone upstairs to the gym, the boxing bag's on the floor and the rope's gone missing. I've ran downstairs screaming. I've gone outside and found that he'd hung himself from the balcony. I was with my best friend that day. If I wasn't with him, I would have no idea what the hell I would have done. I got him down. I gave him CPR. I gave him mouth to mouth. But sadly, I lost him. I lost my best friend, my brother, that day. I'm not going to lie to you. There's not a day that goes by where I don't think about it. I often have nightmares about it. It was awful. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody. But in that awful time and that awful moment in my life, there was a positive that came out of it. And that positive was that I realized how many people actually loved me and how many people actually cared about me and my family. The days went on, I was still struggling and I was still really down. And it came to one evening where I was at the pub with my friends and I just got absolutely hammered, probably to try and drink the pain away. And that evening I walked home. The whole way home, I was just thinking, I don't want to be here anymore. I was that down, I was that depressed. I was thinking about taking my own life that night. I thought, if I take my own life, will this pain go away? The only thing that stopped me from doing it was I had a voice in my head that said, don't you fucking dare take your own life. If you do that, then your family's going to have to go through everything again like they did with Liam. And there's a saying that when you take your own life, the pain doesn't go away, it gets passed on to your loved ones. So I got home that evening. I didn't do what I thought about doing, thank God. I didn't sleep a wink that night, and eventually I sobered up. And when I sobered up, I was thinking, I can't believe that was going through my head. But that was just how down I was. It is perfectly okay to admit you're not okay, and it's okay to talk. Those two things essentially saved my life. At 19 years old, I lost my best friend, my brother, in the way that I did. At 21 years old, I'm suicidal and I don't want to be here anymore. I'm now 27 years old. I run two businesses. I feel the best I've ever felt, and I'm doing the best I've ever done. If I can go from down there to back up here, then anyone can do it. I promise you, life is always worth living, and I promise you, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. At some point in our lives, we are all going to struggle with our mental health. That is okay. That is fine. You're not on your own, though. When you feel like you're on your own, you're not. There's going to be someone else there that's going to be there for you. But the other thing is, you've got to want to make a change to your life for something to change. You can have everybody there for you in the world, but if it's not going to come from you, then it's not going to happen. So I've just finished delivering the talks. We're now going to go into the mindset workshop. So this is a workshop that I've developed over the last few months where I implement into the workshop what I implement into my life every day. to keep me in the right mindset, to keep me motivated, to keep me disciplined. So let's go. So I truly believe with the right mindset, you can achieve anything that you want. So no matter what trauma you go through, no matter what hard times you go through, with this that I give you today, you can flip it on its head and you can achieve anything. So first of all, how would you rate your mindset on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being rubbish, 10 being amazing. Write it down for me. Hundreds of thousands of years ago, our sole purpose in the morning was to wake up and go find food. Life these days is far too easy, and I believe that is the reason why a lot of people are struggling with the mental health, because I spoke earlier about the dopamine hormone. So the dopamine hormone that makes you feel good is called the reward hormone. It comes from when you do something that's difficult and you put the effort in. So by setting goals and working towards your goals, it also increases your dopamine levels. So why is a good routine important for your mental health and also important to get into your goals? So by a good routine, what I mean is a good morning routine and a good nighttime routine. So let's start by a morning routine. What's the first thing you all do when you wake up in the morning? Check your phone. Exactly. Right. So let's say, for example, you just had an amazing night's sleep. You check your phone, and what did you check on your phone apart from the time? Snapchat. Social media. So let's say you've had an amazing night's sleep. The first thing you do when you wake up, you check Snapchat, you check Instagram. You're looking at other people's lives. You're comparing yourself to other people. You've gone from this amazing feeling of waking up from a great night's sleep to feeling shit because you're now looking at everyone's lives on Instagram, which is the last thing you should be doing. Me personally, and do it for as long as you can, stay off your phone for at least the first hour of the day. Because what you can do then is, rather than going on your phone, do something a little bit more productive. I like to read a book first thing in the morning. Like, even if it's 2 or 3 pages, you're then stimulating your brain to do something productive. You're staying off your phone, you're feeling a lot better for it. Does that all make sense? So guys, that's the workshop today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I want you to now rate what your mindset would be on a scale of 1 to 10. And I hope you all say 10, otherwise this wasn't very good. So that's it guys, day done. Very successful day today. I hope that gives you a great insight into the talk and the workshop. If there is any business owners on here or anybody that works within a school or education and you want to know more about the talk, then get in touch. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.